if you start to feel the sensation and you start to feel some contraction, you need to fuel yourself. Did you know that the first time mom goes through labor for about 18 to 24 hours? That's a full day labor. Okay, that's the first stage of labor. That's the early labor. Okay, and it is intense. Some women go through a whole bunch of hours, more than 36 hours. And you cannot go on a marathon without eating or drinking, without fueling yourself. And I don't think a woman should also go into labor without fueling or eating or drinking, hydrating herself, right? In the United States here, a lot of the doctors or a lot of the hospitals don't allow eating whilst a woman is in labor. This is something that has been like a standard for a long time. Why? Because there was a time when doctors have observed that there is aspiration, especially women who women who are given epidural. So women who are given epidural, sometimes the anesthesiologist, when they give the epidural, and then there is something in the tummy, women, or like women, if they are intubated, women bring out, they bring out whatever is in their tummy, and that does not like really help. It's not helpful to the healthcare team that is working with the pregnant woman, the woman who is giving birth, right? So there is this standard, or this there's this standard that there shouldn't be eating or drinking when a woman is in labor. You can only drink clear liquids, so you are sometimes giving the IV, or like clear liquid. If you want to drink, it has to be like only water or something that you can actually see through, right? But is that evidence based? That is not evidence based. There's a lot of research that shows that that doesn't help the laboring woman. It doesn't help to fuel her. It doesn't help. It's just like, I would say it's just torture, right? Leaving a woman going through marathon, you run for a long time. Even birthing is more than a marathon, right? So you cannot like really sustain yourself without anything in your tummy. And you know what? Intuitively, a woman knows that she doesn't want to eat when she is in labor. So why not give the woman an empowered give her the empowerment. Tell her this is what this is it. Just go on with it, and then also give her options. Right? Give her options. You can drink it. You can eat it. You can do this. Except that maybe when it's heavy, you shouldn't have to eat it, because sometimes you. But a woman knows that if she is in active labor, she doesn't want certain things, right? She doesn't want certain things. So why should we like prevent or stop a woman from eating when she is actually in labor, when she really needs the food, when she really needs the food, when she really needs the hydration? So it is very important, if you are getting to your labor, when you are getting to your childbirth, to advocate for yourself. Empower yourself with education and advocate for yourself, especially with the hospital that you're going to choose to birth your child. If you're birthing your child with a midwife, possibly the midwife would work with you and allow you to do as you please, but most hospitals would not allow you to do that. So make sure you advocate for yourself, or you hire a doula who can help you to advocate for you whilst you are laboring, because whilst you are laboring, a lot of things happen, and it like you really don't know what is happening. You need somebody to be there who is conscious enough to advocate for you, right? And then also, if you are getting closer to your birth, make sure you have a birth plan. You have a birth plan, and then the birth plan should be followed. And make sure that you give it to your doctor or your OBGYN and your nurses right at the time when you come in, when you are laboring. Or you might as well choose to, I mean, labor at home for a little bit of time before you arrive at the hospital. That is most of the time helpful as well, because when you arrive at the hospital, you are already maybe some centimeters dilated, maybe 5 centimeters, 8 centimeters dilated, and you have like you are already there almost, right? So a lot of things have worked out by itself. So if you are interested in what you can eat and what you can drink, I am getting ready to prepare some beautiful ebook, like laboring ebook and postpartum ebook for mamas. So I'm going to share it with you, inshallah, very soon. But this recipe is such an easy recipe, and I hope you try it. If you are in your early labor, you can sip on it. It has a lot of slow burning carbs. It has fruits in it that is sweet, not too tangy, and not too something that you would detest, you wouldn't want to drink. Okay, sweet fruit. And then also it has carbs that will not spike up your blood sugar, because you need your blood sugar to be stable when you are laboring. Okay, you need your blood sugar to be stable, because an unbalanced or an unstable blood sugar means you're gonna crash. If you crash, it's gonna crash your body, and you not feel it, feel as good as you want to feel. And then also on top of it, there is contraction. On top of it, there is this a whole bunch going on with the intensity of contraction in labor. That is a lot. So you want your body to be really nourished, to be really hydrated, to be really fueled. Okay, so this is something that you can make in the first stage of labor. So, and then in the active, that's the early stage of labor. In the active stage of labor, you might want to just have some honey sticks, or maybe soups that's not like, that's very clear, like maybe bone broth. I would say bone broth is clear, so you have it and you sip it, and it's excellent to give you energy, to also give you nutrition and hydration. So let's go into the recipe, and then we will quickly call it a day. So I have everything right here. I have my blender ready. Okay, and I have some milk. Okay, you can use any milk at all that you want, but I would prefer you using an unsweetened milk. Okay, so I have milk here, and you can use coconut milk or whole milk, anything at all. And then I have some 2 chunks of pineapple. Pineapple is excellent. It has a whole lot of benefit, especially when you are pregnant and also when you are laboring, so you can add that. I have frozen mango. Mango is sweet, it's tasty, and it's beautiful. And then I have some oats. Oats has fiber that can help to stabilize your blood sugar, and also not to make all of these fruits spike up your blood sugar and crash it down. All right, I have date. Date is excellent for preparing your cervix for labor, and then also it's gonna add some sweetness as well, and then also it's going to give you a quick release of energy. Okay, it's helpful to give you quick release of energy, and that energy would help to carry you through your labor. I have some stock of Celery has a ton of potassium, magnesium, and minerals that are really helpful for your body and for hydration and for maintaining a whole bunch of things that's going on, especially in the laboring period. So I am adding that in just because of the amount of minerals that is contained in celery. And I'm going to add some spinach. This is frozen because I kept it out for a little bit. It is like really wilting, so this is frozen spinach, just a handful. And I'm going to quickly go ahead and start with the recipe. As you know, smoothie is easy when you have everything out. So I'm adding the milk in, and then I will add my oat in, and then my frozen pineapple, and then the frozen mango, and the celery. I'm going to break it into half and add it in, and then the spinach, just to add some green in it. Okay, and then the folate is helpful too if you are going to breastfeed. You start to push yourself with a lot of nutrition. All right, but this is labor, so you just need the fuel from food to be able to carry on with what is going on at this moment. Okay, so I'm going to add some lemon, just a squeeze. Okay, oh, all right, I dropped a seed in it. And then to add some protein, because we need the protein also to help stabilize the blood sugar and also keep you nourished and satiated for a little bit. I'm going to add some collagen powder. This is very simple. It is not really heavy, but it adds a lot of protein to your smoothie. And about whatever I put, like the 2 scoops, says 2 scoops is 12 grams of protein, and that's a lot of protein here. All right, for just a serving of this smoothie, that's pretty good. So I'm going to blend it quickly. Yeah, yeah. So as always, the blender needs 2 sessions, so I have to blend one more time to be a lot more smoother. So we got the smoothie blended, and for the sake of me being on live, I can blend it even more, but it is smooth enough to have it. So this is it. Okay, it's not really smooth, okay, but it is perfect. If I had blended it again, that would have been like the perfect thing that you can have. All right, so this is such a beautiful tasting smoothie, and I love that it has mango because look at the color. The color is very vibrant. So a laboring woman who doesn't want to eat, doesn't want to drink, but she needs to, she must, this is actually something that she can make, or somebody has to make for her, right? She can make it. If you are in an active um early labor, you can do some stuff, right? Do some stuff and get your movement in. And then if you can do it, fine. If you can make it yourself, fine. If not, have somebody else, your doula or your spouse or your children, if you have older children, if you have your mom or your dad, somebody who is around you to make it for you. Look how vibrant this thing is, and it contains quite a bit of nutrition, hydration, and also is gonna fill you with all the minerals that you need actually to carry you through labor. All right, so sips and sips and sips until you feel like, yeah, you are hydrated. And then when active labor starts, you cannot stomach smoothies, then you go on with something else. You can as well add collagen powder in water and drink it, and that is gonna give you protein and then also the hydration. Okay, so I hope this is helpful, and I'm going to announce when I am done with the ebook, inshallah. But for now, if you have anybody who is nearing their labor, or you yourself is getting there, this is perfect. It tastes perfect, and it's perfect for your body. Okay, your body that is undergoing a marathon. Okay, marathon of labor, marathon of bringing another human in the world. You need to fuel yourself. Okay, all right, so this is it, inshallah. I will end it here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you enjoy your week. The week starts tomorrow. Enjoy your week, and may Allah be with you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.